What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I was just looking at the crypto market and just going through the prices, and I want to go through a little bit of an update and talk to you about why right now is the time. Like, as we see this fall that we're seeing right now, this is really the time to where we're going to see the only time to pick up certain things at certain levels, right? Bitcoin is already up to a high level. Yes, it has retraced from that high level, but a lot of other things are at reasonable levels, and it makes you think like, is this my second chance to actually get into a play that I didn't get into before, or am I going to be afraid of that play and not make this move on this retracement depending on what I see within the charts? So what I want to do is I want to take you through the crypto market, show you what's going on, and just give you my opinion on why right now is the time. Doesn't mean that this is the absolute best price that you will see. No, it's very difficult to find the absolute bottom of a position, the absolute bottom of the overall market, but you could find a lower price than what you originally invested at, or a lower price than what you potentially were going to invest at. So let's go ahead and talk about this, guys. If you could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel for Twitter, Patreon, and all the other links. Feel free to do so. And one more link that I have, if you want to check out my link for Margex, feel free to do so, because if you do find the ability to find the bottom in a single position, it makes sense to go in it with maybe a little bit more oomph to it, right? And some people may think that it's risky. Some people may think that it's gambling. Honestly, any form of investing is gambling, because you're investing into something and believing in someone else or something else in order to grow. But what you're doing with Margex is you're just adding leverage trading into it. So you're adding a little bit of leverage, meaning that you're utilizing somebody else's money to make yourself money. So if you have a great strategy, you can be very profitable in that. So definitely check it out if you guys are interested. If you're not, that's fine. But let's talk about the crypto market. Again, I saw this go from, and it's kind of like for me, because I haven't been like heavily engulfed in all of the news that's been going on, which I should be. It for me, it's been kind of like a silent move, a silent drop, and it's like moving in the shadows for me, not necessarily like right in plain sight. If I look at my portfolio, yes, I can see it clear as day from a level of $250,000 of what I held within that crypto balance to now what we're standing at, which I will show you. But for me, it's honestly been moving a little bit silent because I haven't been worried about it. I haven't been like saying, hey, if it drops more, I'm going to sell anything, because that's not the case, right? I know I'm invested more in the low points, the bear market, but it's providing some of those bear market prices for some of these positions. So I feel like I have to sneeze. Let's go ahead and go into the market. Currently, the market it's at a $2.24 trillion market cap. This is down from like a 2.75, I believe, or $2.74 trillion market cap. So seeing it down this much is insane to a lot of people. That's 50 or $500 billion that it's down over that time frame. But in the last 24 hours, it's down about 4.4%. We're seeing volume that has increased 108% to $64 billion. But you can see it's on the negative side, right? You see more short volume, selling volume that's going through the crypto market than buy volume. So again, down 4.4%. The only saving grace or thing that I'm happy about, even though we're seeing a decrease, or sorry, we are seeing a decrease of Bitcoin's dominance over that last time period, over the last 24 hours, but seeing it below 54 is great. I want to see it continue to drop, because that means you're getting more into altcoin season. Right now, we're still not there. Even though Bitcoin is down significantly compared to where it was in the last 7 days, it's down about 7%. We're seeing the overall price of Bitcoin at $61,000. And it's down 5% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum down 5% in the last 24 hours, 5.22%, down to $3,300. BNB down 3% or 4% in the last 7 days. Solana down 11% in the last 7 days, 5% for the last 24 hours. You're seeing XRP that's down 2% or 5% in the last 7 days. 11% in the last 7 days for Dogecoin, 5 or 6% in the last 24 hours. So you see a lot of things that are dropping, a lot of red. It's a sea of red. It's a bloodbath. But am I worried? No, I'm not worried about this. And the reason why I'm not worried about it is just because I see the opportunity in more of the long term of things rather than just looking at a week from now or a month from now. I know people want to take profit as soon as possible and be able to pay off whatever they need to pay off. Student loans, car loans, credit card bills, whatever. You wanted to pay off everything that you wanted to pay off by investing into the crypto market. But it's not something where you're like, everything that you invest into is a get rich quick type of thing. Yes, there are opportunities. We've seen them. I've collected $30,000-$40,000 from different plays alone, but there's still the larger opportunity is still there for those, and for others, the top 100, the larger opportunity still stands. But if we look at a Polygon 4.8% down, Uniswap, let's look at some things that are down the most in the last 24 hours. It looks like Ordi is down by 13%. Layer Zero, which honestly I haven't heard of. If you have heard of it, let me know. Currently sitting at a $660 million market cap. It does have a smaller amount of supply that's out there, about 25% of the supply, something I don't really like to see, but it's down 35% in the last 7 days or 11% in the last 24 hours. Brett, down 10% or almost 11% in the last 24 hours. Pendle, down 10% in the last 24 hours, 10% for Ethereum named service. Notcoin about 10% as well. Jasmine Coin is also down about 9% in the last 24 hours, 18% for the last 7 days. Athena, 8%. Floki, down by 8%. So you're seeing a lot of things that are dropping and a lot of things that may be at more reasonable prices. This still sits at a $4.5 billion market cap, Pepe, but should be worth a lot more than where it currently stands. Now, if we look at things that are increasing the most, you don't really have many positions that are increasing the most, just really two that are not stable coins. So take that for whatever it's worth. And if we go into my watch list really quick, things that are increasing the most, you have Lucky's Leprechaun up by 6%, Krill that's up by 0.19%. That has dropped down as well pretty significantly. And you're seeing Terra Classic down to not only a drop 0, but also at 7.5 level, which is amazing for people that wanted to pick it up. Now, you see all these opportunities, you see all these things that we're looking at, and you're like, hey, why is now the right time? Now, I'll explain this. Now, I don't think that now is absolutely the best time, because if you look at the overall market, you're not really saying, oh, just because you're seeing a retracement, this is the best time. It doesn't look like this is the low, but no one can accurately predict exactly where the low of the entire market is going versus the low of Bitcoin versus the low of altcoins, right? So you want to take it position by position, whatever position you're in. ADA, fantastic play right now. I mean, it's at 44 cents. I mean, that's a no-brainer. XRP at 47 cents. Absolutely. Solana, I feel like at 120 is not a bad option either. Seeing AVAX at like 20 plus dollars instead of 30 or 40 or even 100, right? Up to those levels. So you have so much room for growth there. There's so much opportunity out there, but it goes position by position and it depends on which ones you're looking at closely, right? I feel like even Jasmine Coin looks like it could be an opportunity to where it's still sitting around those lows, and I'll go into that maybe in another video. But yeah, things look great from a standpoint of like, hey, I want to grab more. If you have the opportunity to grab more, I'm trying to grab as much XRP as I can, and this is the opportunity to do so. And people have asked me about CRO. That's another play that I want to grab more. I have 264,000 of it. I don't really need more, but I would like to get to 300,000. That's a fantastic level to be at, and I think I can do that. As if I get to 100,000 XRP fast enough and CRO still at this low level, absolutely. But if we go into my portfolio, now I am missing a little bit of cryptocurrency, the new cryptocurrency that I invested into recently, which you saw videos for maybe like a week ago or 4 or 5 days ago or something. But this is my crypto portfolio, which currently stands at 181,000. Remember, from 260,000 all the way down to $181,000 is definitely crazy, to see that drop. The worst performer, CRO, by $12,700 because I've invested a lot in at the level of 15 because I believe in it above 15. It doesn't matter what it is right now. It's more of the long term and what it's going to be. It's going to be worth more than this. But right now where it stands, if I go by profit and loss, the largest loss is that which currently stands at a price of 8 cents. I feel like that is a steal price. I feel like XRP is at a steal price. There's so many opportunities out there right now that I'm just like, I'm in awe. Because even Litecoin at a level of 70 cents, that's a steal. Beam at a level of 1.6 cents, it's a steal. Teller, I feel like it could be, compared to everything else, it could be cheaper. Avalanche, $24, absolutely. Cosmos, $6.60. So yeah, find your opportunities, whatever you think is, your opportunity, find it, be a part of it, get involved, because right now is the time, in my opinion. It's all my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I make investments based on what I see there. Don't make investments on what I see. Make investments on what you see. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for Margex. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.